Hey, it's Emily. Can we have a heart-to-heart real quick? I just wanted to let you know that I see you. And gosh, I know that you've tried every diet and you're just over dieting in general, right? And maybe you've been a longtime listener of the show and have implemented some of the habit hacks I've shared here, but you just haven't been able to be consistent due to, well, life and overwhelm. It's not your fault your habits haven't been sticking for you. You just need to do them differently. You need a habit strategy catered towards you, a busy working mom who knows the value of taking care of her health. But you just need a simple system to create habits that don't feel overwhelming and give you back the energy you need and deserve. So it's time to take action, and this is it. You know, my years of being a fitness professional and training moms in particular, I saw a gap between knowing, that we need to work out, eat healthy, and talk nice to ourselves, and actually doing it. Our day-to-day life is just so unexpected due to the invisible load that we carry that it has just been impossible to make your healthy habits stick. That's where the Healthy Habits Accelerator pod course comes into play. I created my signature program with you in mind, ensuring you'll finish it. It's an audio course, and I know you'll be able to complete it on the go, in the car pickup line, or even taking a shower. In just 10 episodes that you can easily binge in just a day or two, you'll leave with a 21-day plan to build momentum in your habits and feel good in your favorite leggings too. And this is all without dieting. Now, this is higher level habit strategy where we dig deeper into my atomic habit hacking system for women to address diet culture mentality, emotional eating, time, and family challenges with food, chaos, disorganization, confidence, self-care, consistency, and sustainability in your workouts, and time and convenience habit hacks, and so much more. This is based off of research, client testimonials, and conversations with you all as far as your biggest healthy habit challenges that you have. We will cover it in the pod course. Plus, I just added 2 bonus trainings and 150 habit loops to help inspire you to create your own. And we even do bi-monthly group coaching calls when you need my eyes on your habit loops to help you continue taking action. Now, you'll leave with my habit hacking trifecta 21-day plan that is going to give you the confidence that you can make your habits stick and train for life and really just fall in love with the process of making your health an automatic habit that you don't even have to think about even more. And since I love my podcast listeners so much, and to celebrate you, I want to give you $20 off of the Healthy Habits Accelerator pod course. Just go to bit.ly/Healthy Habits pod course and just use the code podcast at checkout to get $20 off. It's linked in the show notes for you as well. I am so rooting for you, girlfriend. Okay, let's get into the show. Hey girl, do you wish you could make your healthy habits stick, but life keeps getting in the way? Are you tired of diet culture telling you to shrink yourself when you'd rather just find true food freedom, move your body for joy, and feel and look good in your favorite leggings? Then you're in the right place. Think of this as Atomic Habits for women. Hey, I'm Emily Nichols, habit and fitness coach, millennial mom, and Taco Tuesday enthusiast. I'm here to tell you there is an easier way than what we've been taught about health and our habits. How do I know? Because I've gone from former chronic dieter to habit hacker through the power of the system that I'm now going to teach you so you can finally stop dieting and just train for life via your habits. Remember, it's not your fault your healthy habits haven't stuck. We just have to do them differently. Are you ready to habit hack your health? Then let's do this. Hey gang, welcome to Habit Hack Thursday. I am chatting with you about a topic that maybe you feel like you talk to your kids a lot about, or maybe it was something that you heard a lot as a kid. I know I certainly did. And that is to eat your veggies. And it sounds so simple. And it's just another reason why we as women have to do habits differently. We know what we need to do, but we're just not doing it. And when I was a kid, I hated veggies. I think like the only veggie that I would ever eat was really potatoes, and that was in the form of like French fries or mashed potatoes. I didn't like raw carrots or cooked carrots. I for sure didn't like Brussels sprouts or broccoli or even like green beans, which I think is a really safe vegetable. Totally grossed me out as a kid. Now, I would eat like a salad if it was doused in ranch, though, as well. But funny enough, it wasn't until I got married and my husband just had this habit that with every meal, there had to be veggies on the plate. Something green even was something he used to say when we first got married. Like, oh, I even remember in college, we both went to IU together and we lived in separate places. But I remember like I would come over and he'd be making lunch and he would always have some type of veggies with his lunch or dinner. And, you know, I was just having pizza or like Easy Mac and was pretty fine with that. And I'm pretty sure that was a habit that he learned as a kid. My mom, bless her heart, was just trying her best with the three of us, and me being a picky eater, she had to like pick and choose her battles. Like, we're all trying our best, right? But my mother-in-law really instilled that habit in my husband when he was a young child. Is like when we create a meal, there is always going to be a veggie on the plate. And you know what? This really turned into a habit that I adopted as I was creating meals for just the two of us. And as we had our sons, I always ensured there were veggies on the plate. And over time, this really allowed me to love vegetables more and more and experiment more and realize that I love cooked broccoli. Not a big fan of raw carrots unless they're like thinly chopped, or that I actually do like Brussels sprouts if they're shredded and super crispy. Bonus points if there's bacon. And it all really just started with this habit that my husband had already been doing. Now, that doesn't mean I don't still struggle with this. This is something I have to be very intentional with. And we talk a ton about protein, especially in the Healthy Habits Accelerator, my signature program, because protein is where it's at for us women, especially when we're reaching our 40s, midlife. Unfortunately, our muscle mass starts deteriorating. We talk a lot about strength training in our program, because it helps build that muscle mass back up, and you have to fuel with protein. Well, we also have to have a balanced diet, and vegetables are so great for us. And I'm bringing up the idea, the fact that we need to eat more vegetables, because when I work with one-on-one clients, especially a lot this past month, other than wanting help with like a workout plan and habit hacking that, which P.S. I always have one spot available for that I can squeeze in someone for a one-on-one habit hacking call if you want to do monthly, or even I do like a weekly mentorship. Make sure to go to the link in my show notes and do a free discovery call, or just email me and be like, hey girl, can you send me the details? Because I love working with you all one-on-one. But other than just like the working out part and habit hacking that, the next challenge I always hear with women when we're talking about their food freedom is eating more whole foods, in particular vegetables. And sometimes it just isn't a habit that we consider as quick or easy. In order to establish a habit, it has to be so easy and simple. And sometimes just preparing and cooking vegetables is not convenient. It's easier to grab a convenience food like a yogurt or some crackers and whatever else is easy for you to grab. But veggies are a game changer in your food freedom, girlfriend, for a variety of reasons. My top two are, number one, they're nutrient dense, right? It's less calories and you can eat more. So you get fuller eating a lot more high volume of foods. It's very nutrient dense. But also the fiber. This is something that we really neglect. And I think it's from the years of folks doing like no carb, low carb, keto. We thought all fiber or grains were bad. And I think we think fiber only comes from like food like breads and stuff like that. But fiber is so rich in so many different vegetables, and it's so great for our gut health and making us feel fuller longer. So this is a major food freedom habit hack, is to eat more veggies. So we know that we need to do it, right? So how can we make this a habit, just like drinking our coffee, right? That's something we don't have to think about in most cases. So here's 5 quick habit hacks. I'll give you a habit loop at the end. Actually, I'll probably give you 2 habit loops at the end to help you eat more veggies, to help make your health skyrocket. Number 1, meal prep. Okay, you probably knew I was going to say that. So ingredient meals is the system that I teach inside of our program. It's such a simple way to meal prep and ensuring you always have food for the next day. And prepping vegetables is really easy, just cutting them up, leaving them in clear containers inside in your refrigerator, or, you can even put them in like a glass of water. You can do that with celery or carrot sticks and have something quick to grab to eat. My kids love this too. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. Like if it's shoved in that crisper drawer, it's all going to go bad and you're never going to see it. So meal prep it. Thinking of it as ingredients that you could add to a meal or use it as a quick snack. This should not take you more than like 10, 15 minutes. If you don't prep it, you won't eat it. Period. Number 2, you might like some vegetables raw. Just be careful with your tummy and pay attention if you go into like some distress tummy-wise. Or you might like some things cooked. Like for me, for example, I would never eat just cooked carrots by themselves. I might add like some hot honey to it or something, or have it incorporated like in a cauliflower stir fry. I like it cooked when it's cooked, mixed in with things. But as far as like raw vegetables, I loved cooked carrot or raw carrots. I love broccoli. I just pay attention to if your tummy is a little distressed from eating too many raw vegetables. But pay attention. You might like something raw versus cooked or vice versa. Next, incorporate dips that have high protein. So you've done a little meal prep, you have some vegetables chopped up ready to go. I love a Greek yogurt with like a ranch mix stirred in, or Greek yogurt and hot sauce. I love Greek yogurt and Cholula. It's so good. Just make sure to read your labels. There can be a lot of additives inside of dips, and this is so easy for you to make, and it's a win-win. You get more veggies in, and you get protein. So this is a great snack. Number 4, blend veggies into shakes. I love protein shakes. I actually put riced cauliflower, like frozen riced cauliflower in my shakes. You don't taste it. You might be like, ew, that sounds gross. Girl, you don't taste it, and it makes your shake thicker. Or add spinach. You don't taste it. I promise you do not taste it. And what an easy way to get in more veggies. This is a great habit hack for your kids too. If they love smoothies, just add it in. They'll never know. And number 5, texture. Texture might be your thing. So use an air fryer to crisp up mushy vegetable leftovers. If you're doing a great job meal prepping and you have that ingredient meal habit hacks in place and you always have leftovers ready to go, but the next day you're like, oh, these vegetables taste gross. They're just mushy. Utilize an air fryer to crisp it up, and it will be a game changer for the next day, okay? It's super simple, but we have to be able to take action with these habit hacks. So, of course, the way to do that is with a habit loop. Let's talk about the first one. Remember, a habit loop is a cue, routine, reward. This is what I do with my clients. We create customized one-on-one habit loops inside of my course. If you're more of a DIY kind of girl, I have over 150 habit loops for you around food freedom, mindset, and movement, all with that busy working mom mindset in play. So let's talk about the first habit loop. The cue is you are creating a meal. The routine is always include a veggie. That's just your rule. The reward is a nutrient-dense food. You're feeling fuller longer. Really leaning into like how you feel after you eat that meal. If you're eating some chicken and even like you warm up some chicken nuggets, right? And you put some vegetables with it. Now you have a nutrient-dense meal. You're going to feel fuller longer, and you're getting that fiber. And lean into how you feel afterwards. More than likely, you're going to be like, I feel really great, versus if you heated up some chicken nuggets and did a bunch of mac and cheese on the side. I love mac and cheese, but the the dairy and gluten together aren't always happy with my tummy sometimes. It has to be a worth it food for me at times. Another habit loop. A cue is preparing food for the week. We teach a Sunday reset inside of my program. There's a 21-day plan at the end, and it always includes every Sunday you're doing the plan that I have laid out for you. But prep your food for the week. Your veggies will not go bad cutting them up for the week if you're doing this on a weekly basis. The routine, prep your veggies. Wash, pre-cut, cook in advance. Include your dips and snacks so they're ready to go. The reward, you have easy vegetables ready to go. So like I said, in order to make a habit stick, you first have to make it super simple. You can utilize those habit hacks that I shared with you. Use the habit loop to take action. Now, if you need a little more help creating a habit loop and learning why I teach this from what I call the Atomic Habits for Women philosophy, go sign up for the free 3-day email challenge Habit Loop Bootcamp. Okay, this is going to help you create a customized habit loop to help make this habit stick. Maybe just pick one of those habit hacks that I share with you. Create your own habit loop based on the time of day where it works for you and your schedule, and just watch what happens. It's one thing to listen to a podcast and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to make some like really healthy dips. It's another to do it. Do it. Habit hacking and habit loops will help you do that. So go sign up for Habit Loop Bootcamp. It's linked in the show notes under the freebies, or you can just go to bit.ly/Habit Loop Bootcamp. So if you need more help, reach out. We can always chat and do a call, or email me if you want to do some one-on-one coaching, but get those veggies in as part of your food freedom, girlfriend. You just got to habit hack it via these simple tips we shared with you today. I am rooting you on. Now go eat your vegetables. Hey girl, real quick before you go, if you are ready to take action in creating your own habit loops, then I want to invite you to take the 3-day Habit Loop Bootcamp email challenge. You'll learn how to create your own cue, routine, and reward from that Atomic Habits for Women philosophy that we've shared here on the show. And it's also available audio only too, so you can take it on the go while you're mom Ubering around town. Just go to bit.ly/Habit Loop Bootcamp. It's linked in the show notes as well to start taking action now. And if you love the show, the biggest way you can support me and other mamas like you is to leave a quick written review so we can help more mamas stop dieting and start training for life via habit hacking. Love and appreciate you.